Hey, this is Fine Thick 21. How y'all doing? Nah, but I came on here right quick because I've been receiving like tons and tons of PMs about the Norform video I did and a lot of questions about it. So I wanted to come in real quick and tell you guys and answer a few questions, give you guys a few tips about it. Excuse me. Catching a cold. It's flu season, you guys. Hate that. But I'm gonna do the best I can without coughing. So, I had a question from a young lady, and she said, does she need to wear more than one uniform? My question, my answer, to her is no. I wouldn't recommend wearing more than one or using more than one in 24 hours. If you find yourself using more than one in 24 hours, maybe you need to go to the doctor and get checked out and see what's going on down there. Because you shouldn't have to use two at a time, and you shouldn't have to put more than one in a day. You don't want to mess with your pH balance. When you start putting things into your vagina, even douche that a lot of ladies use, it messes with your pH balance. Vagina is self-cleansing, self-cleaning. So, anything that you put in there can irritate it. Even washing it can irritate it. You know, we're so prone to get infections down there because it's open. So, I would say if you feel like you have to use more than one a day, or you feel like you have to put two in at a time, no, 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 sweetie. Please go get checked out. I don't know if you're using it for the odor part or you're using it for dryness, because the suppository, um, it helps with dryness and also helps with the odor. Um, I use it to feel fresh. Maybe after your period or something else like of that nature, I use it. I don't use it because it's, you have an odor, and use it for a freshener. A box can last me up to 6 or 7 months because I don't use it often. But if you find that yourself using it more and more and more, then you definitely need to get checked out because you don't want to get irritated down there and start burning and itching, all that other stuff. So, um, yeah. Other question was about the different fragrances that came in. I like the tropical one, and I like the sea breeze. The sea breeze smells really, really good. And the sea breeze, I feel, lasts longer, has a longer smell. The Norform is supposed to last up to 12 hours. So, um, if you feel like you have to put another one in or use another one and it's at 12 hours, it's something else going on. Or maybe you need more like a refresh, okay? Not just a suppository. Um, Another question that I had was the packaging of the Norforms, the foil. A lot of women said, why do they put it in that kind of packaging? Because once again, ladies, the Norforms, they melt in heat, so the packaging helps them and prevents them from melting. Um, a lot a lot of ladies told me that my tip of just sticking it in there with your finger is a lot better than using the applicator that they give you, because it's a little stick applicator like I showed you in my video when I first introduced them. They give you a white stick applicator that you stick on. You stick the suppository on the end of it, and then you be able to insert it into your vagina. But I've noticed that just sticking it up in there with your finger works a lot better, and I've got a lot of messages from women saying that, yeah, it does work a lot better, because sometimes it gets stuck on the end of there, and you have to reinsert it, and it just takes longer when you can just stick it in there and then keep going. I had a lot of questions asking when is the best time to use it because of the dripping that happens when you put it in. The best time to use it, and the best time I use it, and the time I like to use it is in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, take your morning shower, put it in. That's the best time for me. And then you put on a panty liner, of course, after, because a lot in that shower gives that heat, so a lot of it evaporates, so you don't have as much dripping from the depository. And a lot of the dripping is just the moisturizer, the smell, the deodorizer in it that gives off that smell. A young lady was telling me that she had used it, but she was getting cramps from it. Every time she used it, her stomach would cramp. And I told her, don't use it because you're having a allergic reaction from it. So please stop using it. They have other things out there as far as dishes and powders and all type of other things that ladies can use. I had another question from a young lady asking me that they had a pill that you could take to eliminate the smell. I haven't heard of that, but I can look into it and see what that's all about. But I'm not sure, and I don't know if I would want to try something like that. But I just came on here to answer those few questions. I have a few other videos that I want to catch up on and do. But hopefully you guys are blessed. Everything is well, and I holla.